Okay, so we're gonna do a quick little tutorial. I'm gonna show you how to draw Travis Kelce. So let's go ahead and get started. So all we need is a pencil. I usually use these are called Mondo Yama markers, but they're really just Crayolas with a different name on them. I got a deal on them on Target. And then we also need a crayon. You can see mine is kind of jacked up, but you don't need a lot of expensive materials to be able to do your drawing. So let's get started. The first thing that I'm going to do is start with my center line. So I'm going to do a quick little center line here. This is just going to tell me where my eyes are going to sit at. And this will be the middle of my face. So hopefully you can see that pretty good. Okay. From there, we're just going to draw some basic shapes. So let's go ahead and get out our marker. All right. And then we'll start with the eyebrow shape. So we can see that the eyebrows fairly close to his eye line. So I think of the eye line as kind of like the shelf where the eye sits at. All right, so we drew two lines. I'm going to draw these two little eyebrows. Okay. Once we draw the eyebrows, we're going to draw two simple shapes here like this. These are basically triangles, right? And you see how they sit right on that line, okay? And then we just put a line underneath because that represents the bottom of the actual shape. Let's go ahead and put some eyeballs in there. And now we'll put our pupil. Over the top of the line, because it looks a little bit bulby up there, I'll go ahead and I'll add like a little line like this here. And the next shape is going to be our nose shape. So we're going to come down and kind of judge where from the shelf where that nose is. He doesn't have a very long nose. In fact, I would say it's pretty average length there. So we'll just do a simple shape. Okay. And then I like to squeeze a little bit of the 3/4 view in. I can tell from the 3/4 view that he has a little bit of a hump in the nose as it comes down into the nose shape. So I'm going to do that real quick. So it gives your picture a little bit more life when you do it that way. Now on this side, I might not use a line, or I'll use a very little line like that. And then I'll just put a little bit of circular action in the nose and we're done with that shape. Real quick while we're here, let's go ahead and just add these little lines underneath the eye. And one more thing, a small circle right beside the pupil to give the eye some lighting. The next thing we're going to do is our smile shape. So now from the shelf, we're saying, okay, what shape is that? Remember to keep your shape simple. So watch this shape here. We're going to go from this line. I'm judging it's about right here. Okay. Okay, real simple shape. And then we'll go ahead and put a teeth shape in there. So for this tutorial, I'll keep it simple. You don't really need, you can do all the teeth shape, but we just want to, this is for a beginner, so I'm not going to get into that. We'll do that in another video. All right, let's go ahead and add our little smirk line here. A little bit of a lip. He doesn't have a lot of lips. In fact, Travis Kelce seems to have very small lips, just like Taylor Swift, right? All right, now we'll go ahead and draw our little mustache here. Okay. And we're going to work into our chin shape. So I'm going to be working on the bottom half of the face now. So what I'll do here is he has a beard shape, obviously. So we want to determine how far down our beard is going to go. So what I do is do a little line like this here. To avoid drawing a line that's going to be too intrusive later on when I want to do my details, so I just use a different kind of a line. Okay, so think of it like that. Here I'm going to go to the side of the face. I'm going to look at how much dead space is on the side of each eye. Not really a lot, so he doesn't have a fat face. All right, and we're going to come here. We're going to go down, and this is what we're going to do. We're going to bring that shape in like this, but we're going to pause it because from here what's going to happen is that shape is going to flow down into our beard. Here's the top of the beard shape. Here's the little hairs under the chin, right? And then down here, we'll just do some more little hairs. Notice how I used a lot of directions on my hair to give my beard a little bit more depth and dimension. Okay. Now, while we're here, why not? Let's go ahead and put our neck shape. So he's a pretty big guy. We'll do a neck shape, sort of like this here. And then we'll draw this, and we'll put his little Chiefs logo. Okay. Let's go ahead and put our ear shapes here. Okay. So he doesn't have very big ears, so we're going to keep it that way. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. Now let's go here. 1, 2. He has a little bump in the ear. 3, 4. Okay. Let's put this little piece right here. All right, now we're going to work to the top part of the head. So what I want to do is I want to center my head so you can see he has like a nice kind of a V shape, like a widow's peak. So I want to do something like this here. I'm going to put the widow's peak 1, 2 here, right? And then what I'll do is I'll come out, right, around, because he has a little bit of roundness. I'm going to stop right there, then I'm going to come over here, and I'm going to do the same thing. Okay, so it kind of looks like a little McDonald's sign, right? A little bit, right? And then what we'll do here is we want to put our little peak on the top like this, and then we work down to that point right there. That's how you get your hair shape to be just right. All right, now from here we're going to work our way around the head, kind of completing the whole shape. So if we just kind of go out here a little bit, okay, we're going to come out almost to that line, and then we're going to kind of round off. We don't want anything straight, but we want to round right off into the shape like this. Okay, and then we'll just add some little forehead lines. All right, and some little thingies on the side of the eye right there. And while we're here, let's add some shoulders. All right. The next thing is to add a little bit of diversity to the eyebrow. So I'm going to go kind of up, right, and up on the outside of the eyebrow, or the two middle parts. And then I'm going to go in a different direction, kind of the same technique I used when I did the beard shape. You can see a lot of different directions, therefore your eyebrows look realistic or more interesting, if you will. Okay, now we're going to go to our mouth shape, and right here around the mouth, I'm going to make a little shape. So pay attention to the shape that I've deliberately made to give him a cartoon smile. Okay. How's your Travis Kelce coming out, my friend? Don't forget to share it with me. I'd like to see your work. You can always share your work on our Facebook channel. You can also share it through Instagram as well. All right, so it looks like we have a very, very, very simple caricature. I like it. So I'm going to go ahead and we're going to erase this center line because we won't need that anymore. And the next thing that we'll do is add a little bit of shadow. So for that, we'll have a gray Crayola, or the gray Mondo Yama if you when I actually found these markers from my Amazon store. Which, by the way, if you want to know about any materials that I'm using for these drawings, you can go to my Amazon store and I'll show you everything. So that's a little shadow right there. Bring out that nose shape. We're going to put a little bit of shadow over the top of our line. And you see how it kind of deadens the line down a little bit so it doesn't look as powerful. Your aim should be to use as less lines as possible in the caricature, and using this gray or a mid-tone is an excellent way to do that, as these don't appear to be lines, they just look like shadows, right? All right. Now the last thing that we're going to do is we're going to take our black crayon, which I've sharpened mine. I like to use it sharpened. And another thing is when you use crayons, try not to use your crayon on the tip a lot. Use it on the side. That's why I sharpened it down a little bit here, so it has a surface on the side. And so what we'll do is we'll start here, and we're gonna lightly just color in that little peak right there first, right? To give the hair some dimension. And then we'll come back with a light shadow to press it down. All right. These are great for doing like fades. If you see here, he has like a fade, so you can do a lot of gradients with crayon. If you're a beginner, get you some jumbo black Crayola crayons, and they're gonna save your life. So if you can't get a hold to the gray and black, you could always use a crayon. Let's go here and just kind of cover over our work a little bit. You want to make it too dark, okay? And then we'll just kind of do like this here, and a little bit on that top lip there. And as far as this, if you want to make it red, if you want to color yours in, that's cool. This video was not about color. This is about just drawing this face. So we're just about done here. Usually as a finishing touch, what I'll do, I have a, let me just go and draw real quick. So I usually keep me a Sharpie. And this Sharpie is good for, like here, I might want to make those a little bit darker. So because the pigment and the Sharpie is going to be a little darker than a Crayola, you could use just do little small highlights in these areas that I'm doing specifically. So right over the eye, the pupils, right here, and then pretty much I think that's it. So at the end, just put a cap on that. I'll go ahead and sign the work. Hope that you enjoyed the video tutorial. I'll be posting more videos and tutorials soon. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and don't forget to share. I'll see you in the next drawing tutorial. Thanks again for watching.
Hello there. I hope you enjoyed this video. Oh, you did? Well then, you see that subscribe button below? Push it. And after, push the bell icon next to it and select the all option. Then you will get notifications of all new uploaded videos and when I go live. Oh yeah. So thanks for watching and subscribing, and check out these other videos for more cool stuff. Have a great day and happy penciling.